All right, second and last example for 4-11. During a recent snowstorm, Jamie noted that there were 4 inches of snow on the ground at 3 p.m. and there were 6 inches of snow on the ground at 7 p.m. Use this data to create a linear equation to represent the situation, then explain what the slope means in the context of this problem. Oh my goodness, so many things. So again, we're just going to go through those steps. Start by figuring out the coordinate points, keeping in mind that our time is always like our x. So in this situation, we're talking about inches of snow and a time, right? That's what each one of these things is talking about, inches of snow and time. So time is always x, so it's going to be the time, comma, inches of snow. So now we just have to figure out which of these numbers kind of correspond together. There's, oh my goodness. There's 4 inches of snow at 3 p.m. So 4 and the 3 p.m. go together. And again, being careful to make sure you're putting these in the right order, which is why I write the labels down at the point, as the point, and then write the points underneath them. Really, really helpful. Because it's very easy to want to put 4, 3 here, when in reality it has to be the time first, then the inches. And that leaves the next one, 6 inches. I wanted a different color. 6 inches at 7 p.m. So again, time first, so 7, 6. I've got those points. My next step tells me to use them to find the slope. So 6 minus 4 divided by 7 minus 3 is equal to 6 minus 4 is 2, 7 minus 3 is 4, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, yes. Which can be simplified to 1/2. All right, so we have our slope. Now we need to do some solving and plugging back in work to find our y-intercept. Because this time we don't know what time or how many inches of snow there was at the starting point or the starting value. Okay, so solving for b. We have our y equals mx plus b equation. And again, you can use either one of those points. I'm going to go with the 3, 4 because, again, smaller numbers make me happier. So 4 is equal to my slope is 1/2. X value corresponding with the 4 is the 3, and then plus b. 4 is equal to 3 times 1/2 is just 3/2. Minus 3/2 to both sides, and you're left with b equals 4 minus 3/2 would be 4 minus 1 whole would be 3, and then 3 minus 1/2 would be 2.5. So, final equation. They didn't specify what variables I needed to use, so I can use whatever I want. Y equals, my slope is 1/2 x plus my b of 2.5. And you can also have that written as the fraction instead, if you wanted that 2.5, which would be 4 5/2 instead. So either one would be okay. Keeping in mind, though, we aren't done because it was asking us to explain what the slope means in this problem. So again, this problem is talking about time and snowfall. So let's go back to our slope. Our slope we know is y over x. And in this situation, y is talking about inches of snow, if we're being specific. And the x is talking about time in hours. So if I put that together into a sentence, my slope is telling me that there is 1 inch of snow for each 2 hours, or for every 2 hours. So this means every 2 hours there is 1 inch of snow. Boom. Or something along the lines of using the word rate. They love when you use fancy words. It is snowing at a rate of 1 inch per 2 hours. Something like that, where you're just using exactly what the problem was telling you, the X and the Y were what they were representing, and just putting it into a sentence. That's it, that's all.